Welcome back to Coyote Classics here in Green, Iowa. Today we're very excited to take you on a test drive in this 1968 El Camino. This is a factory super sport, big black 4-speed that only has about 500 miles on a fresh rotisserie frame off restoration.
The guy said less than $500 and it's got 171 on the odometer now.
Yep.
So I'm guessing
About 170 miles on a fresh rotisserie restoration.
Yep.
Beautiful paint, great stance, factory 138 super sport car.
Look at that. Tons of eye candy under there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I love when they paint the inner fenders red on certain cars, and this one works. Bottom of the hood, firewall, inner fenders, radiator support, everything's body color, and it's gorgeous.
Underneath's very nice as well. Check out those pictures on our site, coyoteclassics.com. They did just like a very professional kind of like textured black under there. Very, very clean.
Yep. They did the same thing in the box, but they did a body color. So Rhino lined it, and it was done very nicely. But just hard to find a super sport El Camino anymore. You know, a 138 code car, you just don't see the 68s too much. You know, I see a lot of 69s and stuff like that, but I don't see as many 68s. At least I don't hear at Coyote. With all these, you know, you just push back.
Well, you don't usually see El Caminos this freaking nice. You know what?
No.
Somebody's restored to this quality.
Front bumper is excellent. Grille is very nice as well. And I love the red color on it. Does it have a little orange hue to it? Not a lot.
No.
It's just a really nice red.
Just a real bright red.
Right here on this little gap line here, there's just a little bit of paint in that gap line. You see that there? It's supposed to be split there.
But the paint on this, and it appears this way as well, but like when it first came in, you just kind of toss a rag on it and it just slides right off. I mean, it's just smooth as silk.
It is.
Beautiful
it's crazy.
paint.
Hood lines up beautifully to the fender on both sides. I didn't talk because Dalton was there, and all the way across the front. Really get nice gaps on the hood. Back of the hood lines up nicely. The top of the dash has been replaced, and the previous owner stated that it was an OEM dash pad as well. Top of the dash itself, paint is beautiful. Really nice gap. What you're seeing right here along the edge is a little buffing compound there. Bottom of the front fender. Front of the door all lines up excellent. So does the back of the door. I mean, you're just not going to get one to line up any better than that. Rocker panel is awesome. Dog leg area in front of the rear quarter is great. Over the wheel well is excellent. And these are huge quarters, you know, and they're laser straight. I'm going to go back real quick, Dalton, and just show them down the side. Like you said, the quality of the body and paint and fit and finish of it is excellent, I think.
It is. And the stance, it's got a really nice, sharp, kind of lowered stance, just really cocky.
Looks good, and I like like that they kept the rally wheels. The tires look like they're in great shape as well. Great tread on the tires. Again, here's just a little look at that undercarriage, and go to our website, coyoteclassics.com. Check it out for yourself. But then inside the box is just beautifully rhino lined, and it's in body color paint, so it's just a little duller because it doesn't obviously have clear on it, but looks really nice. Another part to look at is right behind this back window. All looks good as well, and so does that back panel there inside the cab.
Only thing I've seen for there's two very small little touch-ups there.
Yeah, two tiny little chips that they touched up. This is what is so impressive. I mean, it doesn't have just that outside appearance. I mean, like you said, gorgeous door jamb paint. Still looks wet. Fenders were taken off, doors were taken off. Everything in behind there is done very professionally. Here's your dog leg on the quarter. Very, very nice. Seats are in excellent shape. I'm gonna pull that up, D. I can't do it with both. Looks like they put some 6x9s back in here as well. Carpet's nice, seats are nice. As far as it's got the retractable seat belts on both sides. Headliner is excellent, nice and tight. Visors are good, steering wheel's nice.
Love the shifter.
Yeah, it's fun to, it's not just cool to look at, it's fun to use with that nice big tall shifter.
And even all the chrome that goes around the bed, bumpers, taillight trim, all that was replaced and just looks awesome. It's got a great shine, looks brand new.
Yeah, if you're looking to get just a really nice El Camino that's done, you can take to a car show and enjoy, and a real super sport. I mean, so many of them are clones. Just for the same reason you got from 69 to 72, you can't tell if you got a factory super sport. So it's nice that this one is a 68 model, so you can prove that it's a real super sport. Quarters are nice and straight. Rockers, bottom of the door are excellent. Front of the door looks nice. This front of the door right here sticks in just a little bit. Or actually, I guess the fender could come back to the rocker a little bit there, just a little bit, but very, very nice. Back here in the sail panel, and the lead line is perfect. Corner of the door. Door panel's new. Armrest base, pads nice. Handles are all new. Classic cars, guys, are all about condition, and this one's got a beautiful condition, doesn't it?
Yeah, even the clock works in the dash.
Yeah.
Only thing I see that I want to change is that center steering. The center just needs turned a little bit on the steering wheel.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to do that now, though, because
no, we won't do it now. We'll have the guys do it.
Guess the horn don't work anyway. Heater fan works perfect. It's got a new dome light in there, doll. This one doesn't have one, but it's got a new one for it if the guy wants to put it in. See that? It's a restoration even in there. There's no surface rust in the ashtray or nothing. Here's your stereo. Like I said, it's got the speakers in there really nicely. That works. Gas gauge works. Battery light works. Oil pressure is way high over here for a big block. Clock works. We'll check on the temp in a little bit. 171 miles on it. Tack works. Clutch feels really good too.
Yeah.
No shudder, nothing. This car's fast.
Yeah.
We'll warm it up to the corner, but. Feel that torque of that 454.
Poles.
Here's your brakes.
Right back in the seat.
In fourth.
It's like an amusement park ride. It's freaking awesome.
Isn't this amazing?
Sweet car.
That's what I mean. I don't know. Basically, every car when they come out of the shop drives pretty much like this. But this one, you know, came in just very, very nice. Very, very well, high-end build. And you drive it just perfectly normal too. But just even if you just want to cruise in it, you can do that. It's not so geared so crazy where you can't see it. Like you said, that shifter, isn't that cool?
And most of these El Caminos you're going to see for sale are just small block, you know, column shift cars that just are half-assed. This is the real deal.
This is top end, in my opinion, restoration. Real big block. Look at that.
No hands on the wheel shift in there, just straight as a string.
At good speeds.
Yeah, it's a great car.
There's your brakes. Yeah, this should be the next one sold, man. If somebody's looking for an El Camino, what's there not to like? Huh?
Absolutely. Freaking wicked car. Check it out on the site, coyoteclassics.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next test drive.